Hi everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome to my newest Let's Play of Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus. Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus was created and developed by Insomniac Games, released in 2013 as an epilogue to the Ratchet & Clank Future series. Anyway, we're going to start a new game here, and as you can see there are three ones. There's Legend, Hero, and Cadet. For this playthrough, I'm going to be going through Legend. Please note, this is also post-commentary. This should be the only episode that I'm doing post-commentary. Well, 2 episodes I do post-commentary for.
Well, you were right. We must have picked up some Terra tropes when we flew through the asteroid belt. What do you think?
Ratchet?
Oh, sorry.
I believe we simply need to recouple the ion converter.
All right, let's get to it. Thanks, pal.
Incoming holocom from Apogee, Talwyn. Hey, Ratchet! I can't breathe! No oxygen! Light flashing before my eyes!
I'm not listening.
Ratchet! I'm dying!
No, you're not.
Oh, fine. You know, you laughed the first time I did that.
I found it to be quite humorous.
Thanks, Clank.
Our sensors picked up some sort of rupture in the Deck 3 power grid. Everything okay?
Yeah, that was my bad. Tried to save time by piloting through an asteroid field.
We will deliver the prisoner to the Vartex Detention Center in approximately 2 hours.
Then you'd better take her out of cryosleep now. The faster you turn her over to the Vartex guards, the better.
Oh, are you worried about us?
Vendra Prague isn't like the other criminals we faced. She's cold and empty in a way I've never seen. Promise me you won't go near her without Kronk and Zephyr, okay?
We'll check in with them right now. I've got everything under control, Tal. Don't sweat it.
And so we shall begin our loving adventure, returning back to the old formula of Ratchet &
I
Clank.
believe Kronk and Zephyr are still on the bridge.
10 bolts say they fell asleep again.
So, controls of this game are pretty simple. Use the square button to use your wrench. Push the X button to jump. If you hit it twice, you can end up double jumping. If you hit the R1 button, you can shoot. And pretty much you're going to notice in this beginning part, I'm going to be destroying everything because, just like always, bolts are the currency for here, and you gotta get bolts. Now, this game was a return to the old style of Ratchet & Clank that had not been seen in the last 2 games. The last 2 games were All for One, which was a 4-player game, and Full Frontal Assault, which wasn't really that well received. Hey look, it's our favorite plumber.
Oh, hello there. Now I hear you're escorting Vendra Prague to the Hooskow. She's a mean space witch, that's for sure.
If you actually talk to him again, he'll end up saying how he's just doing some side work. This game runs off a modified Full Frontal Assault engine, so you'll notice a lot of the things look the same. But some things are still interesting. As you can see, the helipack returns. Has a different sound effect. Anyway, we're going to go through inventory here. It's going to be kind of weird since this is post-commentary. See, we have the Omni Wrench, the helipack, the Clank Light, and the blaster, and we have the Nebulox armor, and returning in this game is Raritanium. I'll get more into that later, that they do Raritanium upgrades.
Who put these here? Oh, look how cute they are.
We should wake them up gently.
Yes, gently. As I destroy everything on this ship to get bolts. This is always how I am in Ratchet & Clank games. You're gonna notice it's gonna be better when I'm not doing post-commentary. There's a reason why I'm doing post-commentary for this. It's because originally I was gonna just make this a walkthrough.
What's happening? Are we under attack?
Hey, Zeph. Sleep well?
It's just me just trying to destroy stuff. And then I try to go down here, but there's an
Will you
invisible wall.
look at that lazy scrap heap? Always snoring. Wake him up, would ya?
Okay. I'll wake him up after I destroy all the computers. So, wake up.
Yeah, what is it? Is Tachyon back?
Morning, Kronk.
Nice little reference to
Rise and
Tools of
shine,
Destruction.
fellas. It's time to wake up Vendra Prague.
Do we have to? That space switch is bad news, I tell you.
Oh, will you quit your whining, you darn fool? We're supposed to turn her over to the authorities. Now, come on.
Lousy space switch. Kidnapping all them terragnoids. Hurting all those helpless citizens. For shame.
Indeed. For shame, indeed.
Did you hang back while Kronk and I wake up Vendra?
Deactivating cryosleep on prisoner 9971. Prague. Vendra. Please stand by. Error. Power fluctuation detected. Power fluctuation detected.
What's happening?
It's her. I knew this was a bad idea.
Well, that's not good.
Everyone okay? Where are you guys?
Up here, Rook.
So,
I
camera
see ya.
control time.
Hang on, Kronk. Zap, are you in here?
Down here.
We must find a magnetic surface for the grav boots.
Look
I already
to your
located
right,
it.
Rook. Should be one over there.
I see it.
So, as you can see, we have something new in this game.
Better get to the
We
containment wing
can
and make
end
sure
up
Vendra's
grabbing
lock is
ourselves
still
onto
engaged.
these
You guys gonna be
these
okay?
mag boot
We'll
sections
be
by
fine.
hitting the
You
L1
go
button
ahead.
and hitting the X button to
Kronk
jump
and
to
I'll
it.
work on restoring gravity.
So, as you can see, Grav Leap. Gravity plays a huge role in this game, and it's actually very well implemented. It's really, really nice. I really like it. Anyway, you'll notice everything's floating around here. You can destroy some of the stuff around here. You'll get bolts for it. The whole reason why I'm doing this is because since this game just came out, and I have the habit of just destroying everything in Ratchet Clank games for bolts, I just sort of got used to this. So, we got a lot of stuff, and we got a button right there. If you actually hold the L1 button and then you hit the square button, you will actually throw your wrench. So, keep that in mind.
We will need to do something about those hydraulic locks.
Omni Blaster should take care of them.
There we go.
Hang
Hold
on.
L1 and R1 to fire your weapon. Basically, L1 allows you to target better, and then R1's just to fire the weapons. Pretty simple. You get used to it. Don't like the laughing. Well, good thing we automatically put on our O2 mask. Space. It's really, really big.
Rocky, you okay?
Yeah, we're good. I think it's safe to say Vendra's proton field is down.
I don't think we should have woken her up, Rook. What she can do, well, it's not normal.
Indeed.
Let's get that gravity generator running. We can handle a few asteroids.
Hang on, Rook. The thrusters are in a separate system. I'll see if I can hack in and shut them down.
Now it's just a waiting game.
Initiating temporary shutdown now.
Alright, so let's go on through.
We're through.
Nice work. Okay, get ready for the next one. Initiating temporary shutdown on thruster 2 now.
Alright. Ow.
Okay, last thruster.
You're hacking the wrong system. That's the thermodynamic propulsion matrix.
Come on, F5. F5. Okay, got it.
Always hit F5 when in trouble.
We're
And-
clear. Thanks, guys.
There we go. So, let us hit this. And we have to wait now until basically the pressure's put back on and then oxygen. That guy was staring at me, so I had to kill him. Anyway, if you hit these boxes right here, you will receive nanotech. Nanotech is the health in the Ratchet Clank games. One thing about it is that over time, the more enemies you kill, you'll gain experience.
Zep, she's tapped into the PA system.
Sorry.
How? There's no power.
You really shouldn't have woken me up, but I'm glad you did. Now we can have some fun before you send me off to prison.
I don't want fun. Anyway, the more enemies you kill, you're able to get more nanotech, and it will increase over time. It starts with 10 and goes up in increments of 10. I love the gravity mechanics in this game. They're a lot of fun.
Going down. Bye-bye.
Is that your big plan, Vendra? Kind of lame.
Now that's no fun. Oh well. I'll just have to think of a few new ways to kill you.
I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you just go back into cryo sleep. Really shouldn't have woken her up. Right, so, go through right here. And look around. Me just trying to destroy everything. Mainly because there's skill points in this game, and I don't know. Yeah, that didn't go out too well. Those poor robots. Oh well. Me just blowing up more computers because I thought there might be a skill point or something, because in future Crack in Time there was skill points that you could actually get, because this is still like the beginning part of the game actually. This is like the, I guess you can call it Chapter 0 if you want to call it. And in a Crack in Time there were a few instances in which there were actually skill points instead.
Please stand clear of the prisoner.
The prisoner's trying to kill me. Alright, so, go inside here.
Oh, you made it. Come on in.
Well, don't mind if I
We
do.
will need those battery bots in order to restore the proton field.
Do you always listen to what your little robot has to say?
Stay where
Yes,
we
I
can
do.
see you, Vendra. We're just here for the proton field.
You're not afraid of little old me, are you? Not after all you've done. That seemed a bit too easy. Let's have some fun.
Give me the battery bot. Give me the battery bot. Vendra. You suck. Alright, so, gotta jump to there. Give me the battery bot. God dang it. Give me the battery bot. There we go. Oh, wow. I almost ended up losing that. That would have been just wonderful. So, do that, and let's throw the last battery bot in.
Proton field restored.
Good job, rookie. Croc and I have rerouted the power to an external generator. It'd be a real help if you could activate it for us. It's outside the ship through the next airlock.
Bye,
Sounds like
Ratchet.
fun.
I'll see you soon.
I'd rather not see you anymore. Not at all. So, gotta go outside now, and what's this? Floating?
Hey, I see you found a piece of the hollow plan for the Rhino 7. Oh, it's a little project of mine. I split it up into pieces to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands.
So yes, the Rhino 7! Returning back in the game is the traditional Rhino, and just like the Future series, we have to find it in different holo plans.
Activating backup generator.
This seems very inconvenient for anyone to get. Oh well.
Excelsior! Good going, rookie. Gravity is restored.
Those two floating boxes in the upper right-hand corner beg to differ.